Hi Taurus, welcome to How I Love Tarot. This is your June 2022 reading. I have already pulled your oracle cards. As and when they become relevant to the reading, I will integrate them into your tarot reading. Spirit, may I please have the present position for Taurus? What's going on with Taurus? We have the Nine of Swords in the upright position. We have the Chariot in the upright position, and we have the Seven of Swords. All of this is in your present energy. Can I have the Strength for Taurus, Spirit? May I have the Strength? We've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. Can you clarify that, Spirit? Why is it in reverse? We got the Eight of Wands in reverse. Taurus, what's going on, man? Can I have the Challenge? Can I have the Challenge? May I have the Challenge, Spirit? For Taurus, thank you. We've got the Nine of Wands. We've got the Devil. Then in the outcome, we have the Two of Cups and the Page of Coins. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on here, Taurus. So, Spirit, do you want to bring forward what's going on with Taurus? What's happening in their situation currently? Tell me about their present position with the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords and the Chariot card. What's happening here with Taurus? Bring it forward, Spirit. What would validate this reading? What will make sense to them? What will help them, motivate them, and give them the inspiration that they need? It feels like there's been, you've been plunged into darkness is what it feels like. If there's a lot of kind of reckless energy maybe around you is what it feels like, or maybe recklessness within your spirit that's going on, or something. There's something that you're feeling the effect of that is kind of like, I hate to say this, Taurus, because you're like one of my favorite signs, but there's a recklessness in here, or an impulsiveness that you're feeling the effect of. And it feels as if it's suddenly created. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay, so there's a disconnect here that's occurring, and it happened quite quickly. It feels like there was like there's some sort of something stressful that's going on in your life right now. And it caused a lot of issues. And as a result, many things were affected by that. And you made a lot of impulsive decisions because of it. Now, when I say impulsive, I might mean reactive for some of you, meaning that there is a situation that warrants quick action, reaction, right? Because reactions are not necessarily a negative thing. But in this situation, I feel like there's some loss of some sort here in the Seven of Swords that is bringing you some regret. So that's in the present position. Let's not dwell there. I'm not liking that energy, Taurus, for you. Here in the Strength position, we've got the Nine of Cups in the reverse, and we've got the Eight of Wands in the reverse. And so it looks like here, whatever has happened in your life recently, it's kind of brought things to a halt. It feels as if there is a detachment from the way that you're normally living for some of you. Now, I know this reading's kind of specific. It doesn't feel like it applies to a great deal of Tauruses out there, but I seem to be reading for somebody here that can take this. Because what I feel here is some challenges. There's some detachment. There is, that kind of party like it's 1999, Taurus. It's not in your energy right now. Your strength energy is withdrawn. It's the opposite. Your communication is withdrawn as well. And so there's limitations here in the strength energy. You're really limiting your energy and limiting your communication and limiting what you're doing. There's lots of limitation here, but I feel like you're doing it. Here in the challenge, we have the Nine of Wands. Spirit, bring it forward. Tell me what's going on in the challenge position, because this whole bloody thing feels like a challenge. Here we have the Nine of Wands and we have the Devil. So it feels like whatever this situation is, like whenever you go through something difficult, people will say at the end of that difficulty, like, I know that well, maybe I just say this, I don't know, maybe nobody says it except me, but I know that when I go through a lot of tragedy in my life, one of the things I always kind of think and say, and I'm surprised by, is, well, you know who your friends are, kind of thing, right? And I feel like this situation has caused that. Kind of like you're self-reflecting here in the challenge position, and it's like, damn, I thought this person or people would be here in a much more significant way, and they're not. And the people that I didn't think would be there for me, they're showing up. And so there's this kind of reflective energy in the challenge of, kind of seeing the reality of a situation and not feeling happy about the fact that people that should be there were not there. People that you expect would be helpful were not helpful. People that you never thought you could rely on were there 100% for you. Other people reached out to you. Other people showed their friendship or their concern in the situation. So that's coming out quite strong here in this energy. Now, Spirit also makes me feel here, there's something that's happened in the past here that it feels like this domino effect. Whatever this has happened here is creating a situation where you're looking back at other situations now, and you're kind of pulling on that thread of looking at other people that, or like maybe you thought that they were there and they're good friends, but again, it's kind of like, or situations that you shared. And I feel like you're kind of there's a lot of self-reflecting going on, and I feel like there's a little bit of anger and irritation here. Anyway, in the outcome, we have the Two of Cups and we have the Page of Coins. So what we have is an awakening, a realization of greater vibrancy and joy, and the freedom that this is affording you, this insight and this ability to have an incredible, great awareness that relationships are like a teeter-totter. You have to give and take. One person goes up, the other person goes down, and it's a harmony. And if there's not a harmonious kind of exchange, then it is just kind of like sucking the life out of you. So you've by going through this very unknown difficulty that just kind of came out of nowhere in your life, Taurus, and where you let things go, and other people kind of showed up for you, other people wanted to be there for you, but you kind of shut them out. Now there is a spirit shows me that the spirit shows me that you shut people out here deliberately, and that's where I see that regret over here. But I feel like in the outcome, in the awakening, there's a realization that there are certain people that you wish that you hadn't cut out. There's a realization that this is a lesson learned. This is something that you're going through. I'm not a believer of the saying everything happens for a reason, right? Because then, I can go into the whole psychology of that, but I don't believe in that saying for many, many reasons. But what the hell was I saying, Spirit? Oh my Lord, I lost my train of thought. Spirit, bring it back. There's people that you cut out, you regret cutting out. And here there is this rejoining. Here in the, I don't know if that's what I was going to say. I'm just going to be honest with you, Taurus. whatever that sentence was, wherever I was going, it just kind of left me. So I apologize for that. It will come out in another way. Spirit, bring it forward, the outcome, the Two of Cups. So it does feel like, because Spirit keeps tying it back to this regret where you shut people out or shut someone out, and or shut out certain people that wanted to help you or wanted to be there for you and were trying to show their support. But here in the Page of Coins, one of the things that occurred is that it was so new, whatever this is, whoever you cut out, that you didn't feel like it was appropriate for them to be present to help you in that way. And so I feel like a rejoining and a reclaiming of that, and a turning around of that regret, as again, you're looking at this whole situation and past situations now, and you're just understanding, you're having a shift of consciousness is what's taking place, Taurus. And when that happens, it's pretty profound, because you don't look at relationships or people or places or things in the same way anymore. You can't unlearn what you've learned. You can't unknow what you know, and you can't look the other way once you know the truth, and that truth resonates quite loudly within you. So Taurus, that is your reading. I hope it helped, and I will speak to you soon.